All right, let's cut straight to it. Few cars in the entire JDM universe carry the raw, rally-bred energy and pure legend status of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. The Evo isn't just a car, it's a symbol of speed, grit, and technological obsession. Born on gravel, dirt, and tarmac, it wasn't built simply to commute. It was built to win. Every generation existed for one reason: to dominate, whether on the rally stage or the street. But here's the first twist most people miss. The Evo story doesn't actually begin with the Lancer at all. If you rewind to the late 1980s, Mitsubishi was chasing glory in the World Rally Championship with a completely different machine, the Galant VR4. On paper, the Galant VR4 was no slouch. It packed a 2-liter turbocharged DOHC engine and full-time all-wheel drive technology that gave it serious bite. It won rallies and proved Mitsubishi's engineers could mix power with precision. But there was a problem no amount of horsepower could hide. The Galant was big and heavy, a family sedan trying to dance through tight, twisty rally stages. That's when Mitsubishi's engineers had their stroke of genius. They didn't need to reinvent the drivetrain. The turbo motor and AWD system were already weapons. What they needed was a smaller, lighter body to unleash it. So they grabbed the compact Lancer chassis, stuffed the Galant's rally hardware inside, and in 1992, the world met the first Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. The first Evo wasn't a marketing gimmick. It was a true homologation special built so Mitsubishi could race. Only 2,500 units were planned, but enthusiasts swarmed dealerships, and every single car sold out in just 3 days. Demand was so intense, Mitsubishi doubled production to $5,000. Buyers could choose the stripped-down RS model, basically a street-legal rally car, or the slightly more comfortable GSR with power windows and digital climate control. Under the hood sat the now iconic 4G63T turbo engine, pushing 247 horsepower and 228 pound-feet of torque numbers that rivaled exotic sports cars of the era. With a slightly longer wheelbase for stability, a lighter front sway bar, and fatter tires, the Evo I wasn't just quick in a straight line. It was a scalpel on a rally stage and a shot across the bow of every rival. Mitsubishi didn't pause. By 1993, the Evo II arrived with sharper handling and 256 horsepower, proving this Evolution name was no gimmick. 2 years later, the Evo III stepped things up again with an aggressive aero kit, improved cooling, and a new turbo that bumped power to 266 horsepower. This was the car that carried rally ace Tommi Mäkinen to his first World Rally Championship title, cementing the Evo's reputation as a true motorsport weapon. Then came the Golden Age. The Evo Y4 FIV and 6 rewrote the rules for compact performance. Mitsubishi rotated the engine and transaxle 180 degrees for better weight balance and less torque, steer a bold move that showed how far they'd go for performance. More importantly, they introduced active yaw control, a brilliant system that used sensors and hydraulics to shuffle torque between the left and right rear wheels, giving the car supernatural cornering ability. With Japan's gentleman's agreement capping output at 276 horsepower, engineers focused on speed through innovation instead of just brute power. The Evo FIV exploded onto the scene with muscular wide-body fenders to fit bigger Brembo brakes and wider tires. It looked like a touring car refugee and drove like one too. Official power figures still said 276 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. But everyone knew Mitsubishi was sandbagging. The Evo 6 refined the package with better cooling, a stronger turbo, and the legendary Tommi Mäkinen edition, complete with unique front bumper special Recaro seats and a titanium aluminum turbine that gave quicker spool and more responsive torque. By now, Mäkinen was racking up WRC titles, and the Evo name was everywhere car nerds gathered. Global demand exploded. Fans in Europe, Australia, and especially the US were importing Evos through the gray market, paying insane prices to get a taste of this rally monster. Mitsubishi couldn't ignore it forever. Competition from Subaru's red-hot WRX was heating up, so the company finally brought the Evo to America with the 7th generation. Built on the larger Lancer STI platform, the Evo 7 was heavier, worrying purists, but Mitsubishi fought back with an active center differential, working alongside active yaw control to keep handling razor sharp. For the first time, an automatic-equipped GTA model appeared, broadening the car's appeal without dulling its edge. American enthusiasts went nuts. Even though early U.S. models lacked some features like active yaw control, the Evo VIII arrived with the same raw character and intoxicating turbo rush that made the car a legend overseas. The MR short for Mitsubishi Racing brought a 6-speed manual Bilstein shocks and forged BBS wheels, making it a track weapon right off the showroom floor. Then came the Evo IX, the ultimate evolution of the original 4G63T engine. Mitsubishi added MIVEC, its variable valve timing system, for better throttle response and stronger low-end torque, while revising the turbo for more efficient boost. Officially, still 276 horsepower in Japan, real-world figures crept well past 300. The IX was brutally quick, yet surprisingly refined, a car you could daily drive and then annihilate supercars on a twisty road or track. For many fans, the Evo IX represents the absolute pinnacle of the breed, the perfect blend of analog feel and cutting-edge tech. But change was coming. The Evo X, launched in 2007, marked the most radical shift in the car's history. Gone was the cast-iron 4G63T. In its place sat the all-aluminum 4B11T engine with MIVEC on both intake and exhaust cams. It introduced super all-wheel control, an even more advanced version of Mitsubishi's torque shuffling magic, and offered a dual-clutch TCSST gearbox alongside a traditional 5-speed manual. The styling was mean, the tech was next level, and the performance was undeniable. Yet the Evo X split the fan base. Purists missed the raw mechanical character of earlier models and felt the new car's refinement dulled its rally-bred soul. Despite the debate, the Evo X proved blisteringly capable. It could hang with far pricier sports cars and remained a tuner favorite. Mitsubishi was facing harsh financial realities. The Evo was expensive to develop and sold in relatively small numbers. In a world chasing crossovers and hybrids, the hardcore turbo sedan simply didn't fit the company's survival strategy. By the mid-2010s, the Lancer Evolution bowed out, ending a glorious chapter of JDM history. Yet, the legend lives on. The Evo's influence echoes through every all-wheel drive turbo sport sedan on the market. Its mix of rally tech, everyday practicality, and fearless innovation inspired a generation of enthusiasts and continues to shape tuning culture today. Clean examples of any generation, especially icons like the Tommi Mäkinen edition or a well-kept Evo IX, are now coveted collectibles, their values climbing as fans chase a piece of that rally magic. From a clever idea swapping a Galant VR-4 drivetrain into a small Lancer to a 4-time WRC champion and global performance icon, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution showed the world what happens when engineers refuse to settle. It was never just about horsepower. It was about balance grip and the relentless pursuit of speed. And for JDM lovers everywhere, it remains one of the greatest stories in automotive history, a legend that will never fade. So here's my challenge to you. Which Evo generation steals your heart? Are you all about the raw analog thrill of the Evo 6 TME, the perfectly balanced Nye? Or do you rep the tech-packed X? Drop your favorite in the comments. And tell me why it's always wild to see which Evo fans crown the ultimate king. And if you want more deep dives into the cars that shaped JDM culture, hit that subscribe button, because the next build we're featuring might just be your dream machine.